There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, count 'em, two PU matches. Boy, does that smell, lol. I'm gonna lead with Beadrill as he leads with Jump Bluff. I just had this match moments ago, by the way, and I am fearing the sleep powder, so I'm gonna go into Ernie, who is a sleep-talking throw. He must kinda know this because he doesn't use sleep powder, and Ernie is going to completely wreck his team because I'm going to predict his switch out from Jump Left to Embor, and I'm going to circle throw around his Pokemon, and when I circle throwed his deer thing, it almost died, so that is extremely useful. Unfortunately, here I'm going to Sleep Talk Rest. If I had Sleep Talk to Ice Punch, it would have killed Swoobat because of the Guts boost. And by the way, in this match I have fixed the Burn Orb problem with Ursaring, which I will admit is intensely stupid. I forgot that Quick Feet was not like Guts, and if you have a Burn Orb while using Quick Feet, your attack is indeed going to be cut in half. I'm going to make kind of a gutsy move and use Knockoff, assuming that it is a Choice Scarf Embor, since that just seems logical to me if it's the Sunny Day team. But it is in fact Flame Charge Embor, which is one of my very favorite Pokemon sets in the game, actually. So I'm going to have to go into Gaylord, and luckily, due to his jolly nature, Wild Charge is not going to kill, which is great. I'm going to sack Beedrill, which is perfect. If he had used Sleep Powder that turn or this turn, he could have regained a lot of momentum, but for whatever reason, his Jump Bluff does not use Sleep Powder once during this match. So Gaylord the Wailord is doing really well. And now I'm going to go into Mr. Barely. This is a vital, vital turn. If he had switched into Sawsbuck right here instead of using Protect, I would have gotten my ass kicked, and kicked hard. So predicting the Protect or whatever and going for Sword Dance was huge. It got rid of his Audino because he had no choice but to sack something. So now I'm going to go into Flower Power and absorb the Horn Leech like it was nothing. I redid some EVs, made him more specially defensive, even more specially defensive than he was before. And I am going to get these sleep hacks on the whatever ability it has, Effect Spore. And then, straight after that, I'm going to get the Poison hacks with Sludge Bomb, which isn't as shocking since it's kind of a 30% deal. So now I am in a very, very good position. I've got 4 left, he's got 2, and Relicanth has a Rock Polish up. So it's basically a mini Aggron, and he is going to forfeit here, which is perfectly fine. I would have rather he played it out, but I understand forfeiting. I do it all the time, so it's no big deal. This is a match I had yesterday morning, I think it was evening. I'm going to call the Focus Sash lead and U-turn that guy, and it works out for me, and even though I'm burned I can still take out Chatot, so that's nice. And now he's, or she, is going to bring out Corsola, bring up the rocks, and Flower Power is going to use Sleep Powder on a Magby with Vital Spirit. Now this is kind of weird, he's got a Magby, but he's going to try to pull off something really interesting. He's going for the belly drum behind a substitute, and I'm kind of intrigued here because I don't think he has anything to hit me. He shows me cross chop and it misses with that shaky 80 accuracy. That was a little painful to watch because I know all too personally the pain of missing those attacks. Now I'm going to make the trade of Relicanth's life for some Stealth Rocks because I don't know if that was a good move or not, but I felt like it was a really good move because I don't know, I just thought it was I thought it was worth Relicanth's life at the time, and I didn't want anything else to take the hit either. Or I could have gone into Vileplume, whatever. So Rampardos is out. I still don't really know what it is. I'm going to assume it is a Scarf Rampardos, because those are more common, I think. And Meganium is trolling the fuck out of my team, and I use that word appropriately because this Meganium is very annoying. But this is going to be a very interesting turn, or series of turns. I'm going to miss Sleep Powder once on the switch in, twice. He's going to get a Morcoil, and then I'm going to miss it a third time. And the Hex doesn't end there. I am going to actually land Sleep Powder, but then he's got the Shed Skin, so he wakes up immediately. So now I know that I have to get enough good Hex coming my way that Arbok is asleep for 2 turns. So I'm going to switch out to Ernie while it's asleep, and he is asleep for 2 turns, and I land the Circle Throw. So that whole series of 5 turns was incredibly crazy, and I don't think they will ever be duplicated again, so that is why I feel this match is so special. But I still have to deal with his Meganium. Throw versus Meganium, it's a losing battle, because this guy is spamming Synthesis, Leech Seed. I'm not sure if it has Protect or not. I don't think it does. It has Aromatherapy, Giga Drain, Synthesis, Leech Seed. So it's basically just a big plant wall. And in PU, Meganium is a big problem, which is fine. I think Meganium should have a niche somewhere in the world, so that's nice. I'm going to go into Mr. Barely, still foolishly believing that my attack is not cut in half because I somehow confused Guts and Quick Feet. So, for the first 2 of my uploaded PU matches, I am at a distinct disadvantage. I'm going to go for the Facade. It does very, very not much damage at all. And so, I'm going to go for the Sword Dance, not realizing I'm just going to die to burn and Leech Seed damage afterwards. So that really blows. But I am going to use this opportunity to heal up with Ernie. Sleep Talking Throw. I've only used it in 3 matches, and I have fallen head over heels in love for this thing. This thing is so useful. Paired with the other 5 Pokemon that I picked, this team seems to be pretty good. And I've only changed it a couple times. I seem to be able to make like 4 or 5 actually good teams, and then every other team I try to make is utter garbage. And this is like a diamond in the rough, at least for PU. I feel like this is a good team. Arbok is also a problem, because Vileplume can't touch it. Ernie, the only thing I can do is pray that I'm going to get a Circle Throw with the Sleep Talk, and I don't. I get an Ice Punch, so that kind of sucks. And those Gunk Shots are doing a lot. This guy is all HP and attack. And even with no defense investments, his defenses are a bit above 200, so that's cool. Gaylord's going to come in with its Choice Scarf, and I'm going to make a very ballsy move. Go for the Ice Beam. I think there was a chance on minimal damage that it would have survived. I just have a gut feeling, so I feel like that was a pretty risky move. And he's going to stay in and go for Head Smash, so that's a double down, because Wailord has a freaking ton of HP. And now, all I have left is Flower Power, the Vileplume, and all he has left is Meganium and whatever the fuck that thing is called, Corsola. Okay, so I kind of forget that I have Aromatherapy, but I am going to use it in a turn or so. Yeah, I'm going to use it right now, because I know that this is pretty much a losing battle unless I can get rid of my status, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have Aromatherapy. I've only used Vileplume 3 times in my life, this being the 2nd time, so I completely forgot that Aromatherapy was even a thing it could use. So, Tudius, he or she or whatever it is going to be a nice guy, and instead of Synthesis spamming until his PP is gone, he's just going to go for Aromatherapy, and then he is going to, I believe, forfeit the match? Or no, he's just going to let me kill it with Corsola, or with Vileplume. So those are 2 very intense PU matches, one right after the other. Both of these were not planned at all. These are just random battles I'm having on Pokemon Showdown. and I am loving PU. I love RU, I love NU, and now I have a great appreciation for PU. It might be my favorite tier right now, just because there's all this new stuff that I've never seen before, with all these Pokemon that you would never dream of using are suddenly really useful. If that makes any sense. But yeah, those are going to be my 2 matches, and leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed it, and that is going to be Robotnik is Sexy out, signing out. Alright, bye bye.